Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming. Guys, welcome back. For everyone that's new, this is a pile of shame painting video. What are pile of shame painting videos? Essentially that. I take a model from a pile of shame or pile of opportunity, whichever term you prefer, and I paint it on camera. To give you guys ideas or hints or tips of ways of doing things, or just for you to sit and have in the background whilst you're doing your own painting. Maybe to even inspire people to get more painting done. So for all my regulars here, guys, I feel love. Thank you very much. I'll see you in a minute. So you would have seen from the thumbnail, I'm actually painting Ironman today for Marvel Crisis Protocol. Let me just get Mr. Betrayer out of the way. I had to modify him slightly because I couldn't find his place begun. Anyway, I decided I want to get Marvel Crisis Protocol models painted, the ones that I have, so then I can actually have a game of Marvel Crisis Protocol and figure out how it works and film it, put on channel for you guys. But there's so many models here to paint, so many great models as well. It's hard for you guys to vote on one of these to go when there's models that are probably better to paint or more exciting to look at be painted. I don't know, but so I said, right, I'm going to start getting them done. So the first colour I'm going to start with is some Youth and Grey. Very simple. I'm just going to paint all of the gravel, not the gravel, sorry, the street on the floor here. This is Mr. Tony Stark himself. It shouldn't take too long to get this guy done because there's not too many colours. And because of the heat here at the moment, I don't think I'm going to be waiting that long for paint to dry, to be honest with you. And next colour I'm going to come in with is some Retribute Armour. It's going to be very simple. And snap it on Mr. Ironman. I do not want to get his middle section. That's his arc reactor, so that's what it's called. I don't want to get this. I know it doesn't matter. I'll come back over and sort that out afterwards. We're going to have to switch to a smaller brush now to get his feet. Next, I'm going to come in with some white scars. There's two things I'm going to do with this. The first bit I'm going to do is get the arc reactor. Now, white scars is a low paint, so it will go on bright but dull itself down. And his little power node in his hand there. And he has one on the other hand. Right. The next thing I'm going to do is take some of that white scars and I'm just going to whack it onto this pavement, just to highlight the pavement here and there, ready for the next stage. My regulars will know this technique, but for anyone that's new, what I'm doing here, where I'm putting the white over the hue and grey, when I come to the next colour, which is going to be a contrast colour, I'm already highlighting this area without actually doing very much. Right, the next colour I'm going to come in with is some corn red. Now I can't remember exactly which parts are supposed to be red and which parts are not. So I know the chest piece is red, I think. Can't remember. I think the helmet is red as well. I think that does ring a bell. I'm not going to do the whole thing on camera, just giving you a little look at what I'm doing. So I'm going to randomly go off and start doing, well, I'm going to go off and randomly start doing the reds across the rest of them art model. Right, so the next thing I'm coming in with is some Rattling Grime contrast paint. And this is to go onto the gravel, oh not gravel, so the base. This is where the white comes in over the youth and grey because it will highlight it so nice. Now some people might be giving out right now on the screen, oh that part on Ironman is not red, it's gold, or you know it's blue or it's green, or, you know, at the end of the day, to me, this is my interpretation. This is the way that I'm painting him. To have him, I know his colours, but I couldn't remember exactly where they go, but it's the way that I want to paint them. Because I guarantee, if Mark had this model and he painted him, it'd be totally different to me, totally different to the artwork. I don't look at the artwork because I just want to get on with it by myself and do it my own way. Next time I'm going to come with some Lothern blue. Now this is a layer paint, so it will go and brighten itself down. I'm going to come in and get it in here. And get his little one on his hand. Try and get this one as well, so you can see it. That'd be a good idea. Oh yeah. Tip a bit more in there. Oh, that's looking really good. What I'm going to do now is same colour. Can I get in there? Yeah, almost. Yeah, almost. But that's simple. So I do now go back to corn red. And I just gently come in. Right, very quick and easy. So for all intensive purposes, this lad is battle ready. Now what I'm going to do is take him beyond battle ready standard. What that means is I'm going to do stuff to spruce him up even more. This could be an edge highlight, could be a wash, could be contrast paint, could be layer paint. You know, there's so many different things that can be done. So the first thing I'm going to do, this one's close probably, is come in with some Wild Rider Red, so layer paint. And what I'm going to do is just hit off this red. It's going to give me a nice little shading on the red. And not going for shading of like, oh, this is where the sun would hit it, and it's the lighter areas. I don't like those sort of. I like the way they look, but I don't like doing it for myself because I just think on hundreds of different days fighting hundreds of different battles, the sun is not always going to be in the same place. Now it looks bright as it goes on. Like I said, it's a layer paint. It will go on bright but dull itself down. I'm having a war with the door at the moment because it's like 22, 20, no, actually I think it's higher now. I think it's like 25, 26 degrees. And the door keeps deciding, there's a little breeze. The door keeps deciding it's going to close. Whereas when it's a really cold day and it's windy, the door doesn't even want to move. So I keep having to go and push it open. I wedge something underneath there. Hopefully it stays open for me. The red might be a bit too strong. Not the wild red, I mean the corn red. And I'll leave that to dry for a few minutes. Now I'm going to come with some Phase Camo Shade. Then we're going to get in there. First of all, I want to get these gold parts. Make them really dull them down so they're not so shiny. Let's get the whole model. actually dabbed a bit of white into the blue there. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. Very quick, very easy. These models are actually quite easy to build as well. I think actually I've referred to them as, you know, like when you get the Kinder eggs, which is like the milk chocolate with the little egg inside, and you pop it open, there's some sort of makeshift little toy that you put together. You know, that's what it reminds me of when you're building them, building these guys. Anyway, guys, I'm glad he's done. Looks like just waiting for that shade to dry, but it looks absolutely fantastic. So, if you're new to the channel, you enjoyed yourself here, hit the subscribe button because it costs you nothing. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything. Everyone smash the thumbs up button so it triggers YouTube, share this video with more people, which makes this incredible community of you guys grow even more. Any comments about this particular model? Check on below as always, guys. If you want to support the channel even further, there is a join button below. You can click on that and become a member to the channel with various different perks. Guys, thanks for watching. A very quick video, but thank you for watching. Until next time, hit the buttons for me. Take it easy.